At forward, 6'6", number 23, Aaron Neesmith. Starting at one guard, 6'4", number 2, Andrew Nembhard. In the middle, 6'11", number 33, Miles Turner. At the other forward, 6'8", number 43, Pascal Siakam. At guard, 6'5", 0, Tyrese Halliburton. The head coach is Rick Carlisle. Make some noise for your Indiana Pacers.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And now the Lakers starting group. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. He's out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. And for Indiana, the forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the pace. The playoff picture coming into focus now, Greg, with a good portion of this regular season behind us.
And for the teams that are definitely in, they're trying to maintain momentum and health, right? Still clawing and fighting their way in. That's where it gets exciting.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Doncic with it. James kicks to Doncic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
First personal foul.
Plays with such an edge. His style is tenacious.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Doncic.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Their plan defensively is to try to make LeBron into a jump shooter. Now, Coach said many teams plan that, but it rarely works out. You have to fully commit to it. Of course, that means LeBron will be getting all of their attention. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Nembhard. He's defended by Reeves. Driving the lane, Nembhard the pass to Turner.
In tight quarters, that can be a very awkward pass to make.
Here's Doncic. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And here comes the break. Pulls up. And that's good off the glass that time.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Here's Reeves. No good again that time.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And James gets it to go.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Passes it to Nesmith. 5 on the clock. Tipped away. Doncic with the steal. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Let's take a look at numbers for LeBron James. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging around 26 points per, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Lakers trail by 4. Goes back up. Finney Smith. And he gets it to go.
What you appreciate about Finney Smith is his work ethic and willingness to hit the offensive glass. He'll do whatever it takes to get a win.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Into the lane. And finished off by Halliburton.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. They get the rebound. The Lakers trail. And it's Goodwin missing. To the inside. And Toppin throws it down.
Getting elevated is something Toppin has no problem with. Give him airspace at your own peril.
Pass to Goodwin. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
McConnell finds Toppin. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That's where Toppin does most of his damage, and he's incredibly efficient down there.
Back to Vincent. He dishes it to Goodwin. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
So here is Indiana. Goodwin with the steal. Here's Connect. Defended by Mathurin. And there's the pass to Hachimura. Kicks it to Goodwin. From 13. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Coming off that win against Minnesota.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Goodwin feeling it out. Hachimura, the pass to Vanderbilt. And that one, good.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
And here's McConnell, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Mathurin passes to McConnell. It's blocked. Here's Connect, defended by Mathurin. Here's Vanderbilt. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. With 1 on the clock. No good on the shot. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. It's the Pacers leading by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
14.
This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Pass to Halliburton. Launches it. It's hauled in by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers.
Did you guys see that from Luka? My goodness, some extra sauce there.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you see how impressive that move was. We passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in games, you should see his trip shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Halliburton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Luka Doncic.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance. Pretty consistent.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Connect in for LeBron. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. Count that one.
Boy, it's so impressive to see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heel.
The offensive rebound. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Vincent's checked in for Luka Doncic.
Pascal Siakam. 1 shot.
Free throw good. Siakam. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Hayes. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Hayes has got his first 2 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Shots good by Turner.
A big-time presence in the post. That's exactly what they want from Turner.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Passes it to Vincent. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
A shot by Nembhard, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. Vincent, the pass to Vanderbilt. Fires the 3. And they get it back. Here's Reeves, and it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Over Vincent. Rebounded by the Lakers. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Halliburton, that's good.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
And stolen by Siakam. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Vincent, the pass to Vanderbilt. Reeves with it. Lets it go with the 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Reeves has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Timeout called the Pacers. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And how about we check the numbers for LeBron James? .137 left to play in the first half. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Outside, Walker. 3-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. Walker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And nice read for Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
James, the pass to Len. And the dunk by Len.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
He's got quickness, man. Gets defenders on their heels.
L.A. has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. James dishes to Doncic. The shot. Again, Los Angeles.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside, Walker. 26 seconds left in the first half. And the wide open shot from McConnell. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
The Lakers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. A free throw drops for James. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
And there's the drive. Rejected by Len. He got it up. That shot missing. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Coach, where do you look to shore things up at the defensive end of the floor?
They're hitting us in some different areas, so we got to give help on the inside. And with the guys we have playing tonight, we got to be real persistent, real together.
Got to find that chemistry very quickly. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 12 points and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Great work on the glass so far. They're hustling and showing more desire than boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe for success.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nemhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Halliburton finds Nesmith. Drives to the hoop. Nice D from Doncic.
I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and coaches have adapted to it. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age, and the sky is the limit. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You take a look at Los Angeles. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that.
And for the Lakers, so much has gone right for them this season. They've needed some breaks to go their way, and it feels like they've gotten them all. Now they're poised for success in the playoffs.
They look to be a dangerous team. I wouldn't have thought that a few months ago, but now I'm a believer.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical. Oh, that was vicious. Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Nembhard. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Count it, good. Turner's got his second basket of the night.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight planks.
Reeves finds Doncic. Fires from deep. Tips it up, and Doncic is right there. Doncic has got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
Doncic typically is matched up against guards or wings, yet with his size, they have trouble keeping him off the board.
To the middle, here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
I like the way he capped off that drive. One hand, hole punch.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it. You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
James gets the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Turner passes to Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. From outside, off the mark. So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Walker comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And then for Los Angeles, Alex Len comes in for Jackson Hayes. And Vanderbilt subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Walker finds Mathurin. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Mathurin's got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers. Doncic passes to Len. LeBron James on the wing, guarded by Walker. James. Walker with some nice D. The Pacers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And it's Luka with the rebound.
2 minutes.
Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Vanderbilt misses.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
Siakam against Len. Back to McConnell. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Len. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in this game. James kicks to Doncic. Doncic knocks in the 3.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's McConnell, right wing. Toppin, no one around him. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And a look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for Austin Reeves.
He hasn't been nearly as effective a passer these past few months, and that's unfortunate because when he's passing it well and the assists are coming, he is a much more complete player. It's something he has to be thinking about.
And here's Walker outside. The Lakers with the rebound. And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. Third is Luka Doncic.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hachimura, he's checked in for Len. Goodwin comes in for Austin Reeves. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Luka Doncic. And both free throws good for LeBron. Pacers trail by 14. McConnell scanning the floor. And he lays it straight in. Walker's got 5 now.
And Walker, with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jarris Walker. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
The Pacers making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Doncic is checked in. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
Toppin, so much fun to watch. Put that on the highlight reel.
And it's Goodwin missing. Pacers trail by 11. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
They've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Now Shepard. They get a hand on it. Goodwin with the steal. It'll count. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Los Angeles. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They got James. Luka Doncic out there with Goodwin. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Hachimura in at the center, filling out the middle. James finds Finney-Smith. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. Off the inbound. Doncic, no good. Pacers trail by 13. The 9-foot shot. LeBron with the block.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
Shots good by Turner.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Doncic kicks to LeBron. Over Mathurin. Los Angeles with another miss.
You almost have to assume when he is that open.
Now, here's Toppin. It's Nembhard on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. They get it back. Turner. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Finney-Smith finds Doncic. And again, the Lakers no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Halliburton missing.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
To the paint. Here's Toppin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight. Hachimura, the pass to LeBron. To the right side. Doncic looking it over. No good from outside. Pacers trail by 9. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Turner stays with it.
They're shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And the Lakers call time here. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
Jackson Hayes is checked in for Hachimura. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the Lakers with another miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Again, Indiana. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Indiana.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
Yeah, we'll see, though. I mean, it looks like that might be the case. They might need a few more like it, though, because that lead has been steadily dwindling.
And the Pacers call time here. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
Halliburton against Doncic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
For the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton.
And he makes the first 2 shots. Halliburton hits them both.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Halliburton against Doncic. It's rebounded by Indiana. Toppin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Halliburton. Rebound the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14 points. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact, too. That's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. 1:46 left in the game. Halliburton on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Halliburton passes to Turner, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Lakers ball.
Lakers leading by 4. Doncic outside. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 24.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Down low, here's Turner. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's LeBron. LeBron crushing off the contact.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Lakers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Really smooth looking jumper there by Halliburton, making the most of that opportunity to score the ball.
Reeves the pass to James. He kicks it to Doncic. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. And so the Lakers take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Luka. You got the W, so what did you think about your performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. So we got to keep going like that.
Hey, man, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.